All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. As it be, Mazin Namdekano, Army blackmailing us, Simon Eba, not our leader, IPOB to Supreme Court. They don't show this one, IPOB, they talk this one, they say, Army, they blackmail them. Say, Mazin Namdekano no be their leader, not to Supreme Court. Say, Mazin Simon Eba, no be their leader, not to Supreme Court. Now, they write this one. Make I carry you down to the full detail of the information, make you see as it go. No be me dey talk am, na wetin I see I dey bring am for you. On Friday, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, urged the Supreme Court to disregard claims that Finland-based Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa is its leader or member. IPOB said the Supreme Court should not succumb to blackmail and that Ekpa was its leader ahead of December 15 judgment in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Emma Powerful, the spokesperson of IPOB, was reacting to the remark by the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, that Ekpa was sabotaging the efforts of security operatives in the southeast. A statement by Powerful reads partly, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by the Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Okechukwu Kanu, wishes to debunk the fallacious statement credited to the Army Chief of Staff that Simon Ekpa is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Nigerian Army Chief is very aware that IPOB has disassociated himself from the activities of Simon Ekpa and his autopilots. Nigerian Army, DSS Police, and Simon Ekpa are all in collusion to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB and ESN have no other leader except our Supreme Leader Mazi Okechukwu Kanu, said Emma Powerful. The Nigerian Army's latest media outburst that Simon Ekpa is an IPOB leader is nothing other than blackmail towards the upcoming judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Supreme Court case. Moreover, the linking of Simon Ekpa to IPOB leadership and his recent tweet where he threatened to start violent evacuation of the Nigerian military in the southeast in part of their collective plans to renew violence in the southeast. Both Nigerian security forces and Simon Ekpa have the same objectives. The first is to renew violence, killings, and destruction of properties in the southeast that have been quiet for some time now. Secondly, it is to use their renewed violent activities as evidence to bias the minds of the Supreme Court Justice not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 15th of December based on national security interests. We knew that the Supreme Court Justice were under pressure from the federal government not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, they are shopping for evidence to persuade the judges. All the shenanigans by the Nigerian Army, DSS, police, and the Nigerian government trying to use Simon Ekpa as a double agent is because of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case that is coming up on the 15th of December 2023. They are looking for ways to blackmail IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before the Supreme Court judges. The world knew that Simon Ekpa was not a member of IPOB and ESN and was not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in any way. The public should watch how the criminal and double agent in Finland will start violence a few days after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Supreme Court judgment. This one is coming from Emma Powerful. I'm reading this thing so that you can understand. Just pay full attention. I don't want to bring you short information. Pay full attention and get the full detail of the information. Maka na asị na ndị be anyị sị na onye na-anọrọ mgbe enilo ozu na-aga ojele bọọ obido nnukwu. So gee ntị wụcha ntị ọfụma, ntị adịkwa na ama na ntị. According to Emma Powerful, he said the sponsors want to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that he will not be released. He said, remember that recently the Nigerian army called him an IPOB leader. They are all working together to blackmail and demonize IPOB and Mazi Kanu. It is now obvious that the Nigerian army was among the agencies that recruited the criminal ravaging the Southeast region and Igbo land in particular. For Nigerian Army Chief to descend solo as to refer to Simon Ekpa as IPOB leader before the National Assembly is ridiculous and degrading to the Nigerian government and the Nigerian army. You don't think Nigerians and the international community are so daft not to understand who are IPO members and who are not, or just playing scripts? Ogonogo ya boy being the long grammar in conclusion of everything that I was reading there. What those people are trying to say is that that Army Chief, the chief of defense, during his report the other day said that the person that is sabotaging their effort in the southeastern part of Nigeria is Mazi Simon Ekpa, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And they were talking to other people to see how best they can get to Finland government, because according to them, the Finland government is defending Ekpa, protecting him from them getting their hands on Ekpa. And after he said that, he gave it as a report of what is actually happening in the southeastern part of Nigeria. But meanwhile, the Ohanaeze Ndigbo themselves has also spoken to the federal government and said, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before December so that Ali Igbo can have a peaceful Christmas. Everyone Igbo knows that December period is when everyone Igbo is looking forward to come. Except you are not through Nwafo, or that we are not groomed by parents who are rooted in the land, because every good parents want to take his children home. I got Christmas, I seen them there abroad on that. You know, all those things where they happen there as they go. But as it is now, even powerful I say that IPOB, the federal government has descended low to have said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Now the question is, what side is Mazi Simon Ekpa taking? Do you think that he wants to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? And another question is this a divided group? It should not be divided, because if a people want to achieve things, I'm still going back to what the elders say, that if a broom is together, that broom is hardly broken. You saw what happened in Finland on October, where they have a referendum conference, you know, calling everybody to come. You saw that. So all these things transpired, and but the issue is, no, you don't understand that. As na onye na-egbu onye na isi emegene isi achi awo. You have seen the interpretation that Ima Powerful gave to that reply from. But if you look at it, you find out that Simon Ekpa is direct to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he has been there. He was one of the closest disciples, someone that was very close to him, speaks like him, sometimes very closely acts like him. You know, those are the things. And when Simon Ekpa came out, everybody believed him, because he followed suit, and many people were saying this guy is actually a replica of MNK, and he makes moves, you know, he takes actions and the rest of them without just dollardly or lackadaisically staying there without taking any action. Action speaks louder than words, they say. Meanwhile, but now here I go to wind down the curtain. If not the first time they join us for this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first to click. And thank you for listening. God bless you.